Yeah, baby. Lipodrene Elite by Hi-Tech Pharma. Yes, you heard about it, right? The Coca Leaves based fat burner. Coca Leaves. Pablo Escobar shit level Coca Leaves. So, listen guys, TJ Fitness Deal News. There's been a lot of noise around this baby here. The new family member for the Lipodrene fat burner family from Hi-Tech Pharma. Probably the best selling fat burner or hardcore fat burner out there. So Lipodrene Elite brings in one big ass piece of news, and if you see all these green, leaves here, it's using coca leaves as part of its ingredients. Now, before you go and call the police and you know tell them that there's some drugs around TJ's house. So no, this is coca leaves, and this is still probably legal, I'm assuming, because it's in a product that's sold off the shelf, and I don't think Hi-Tech would sell cocaine. So what they did is they took coca leaf extract, like they say on the label, and produced a version of it that doesn't have the cocaine ingredient. Anyway, coca leaves are used by, that's based on what I've read, and that's the reason that Hi-Tech probably put it here. They're being chewed by farmers in South America. I'm not sure farmers, but people in South America. They're being chewed throughout the day to suppress appetite, increase energy, suppress thirst, and stuff like that. So they're chewing it throughout the day because they're out there in the field or whatever, and they just don't have food next to them. So coca leaves is the first ingredient in the proprietary blend. Yeah, shit, man, Hi-Tech proprietary blend. On top of that though, and that's not enough, and I'm gonna put the label here. This is a big ass label, 473 milligrams of a blend per capsule, and it has, on top of this coca leaves thing, it has 65 milligrams of DMAA. Yep, DMAA, APS mesomorph DMAA. It has 150 milligrams of caffeine. It has yohine B on top of that. It has J. regia extract, which is another super strong new age stimulant. And then on top of that, a few other things. And then when you take out all these hardcore fat burning, mood enhancing energy ingredients, including coca leaves, then you get to like bitter orange, which is another super strong fat burner. That probably, like some people say, the closest to Federa you can get. And then on top of that, you have green tea extra, theobromine, you have 5-HTP, and you have a bunch of other shit. Long list per capsule, 90 capsules per bottle. Listen, you don't care, right? I mean, someone said Coca, someone said Hi-Tech Pharma, someone said Lipodrene. He said, so does it work? So let me tell you this. I've been using this for a week now. The directions on the label says take one in the morning and then one in the afternoon or after lunch, and no more than 4 a day. And I was seriously shit scared to try this. I mean, not only the Coca thing and what would be the effect, just a bunch of stimulants here together, which I don't think, even though I'm a steam junkie, right? I've used every pre-workout out there, and I can take 2 scoops of meso probably. I know what, I'm not sure, but scoop and a half I did. And but still, I mean, just all the mix of stuff here got me scared. So anyway, so I started with 1 in the morning. Now, bear in mind, I did a mistake in my first one. Like, so I work out on an empty stomach, and so I eat like 3 hours after I work out, and I wake up and I work out, which is not the best idea, I think, with this, like on a totally empty stomach for 3 hours. So I'm gonna skip day 1. Day 2, and I took it normally, like after I worked out and just after breakfast. Then I took 1 pill, and you know what? Nothing happened. I did feel nothing happened. I mean, bad. I did feel appetite suppression. Like, usually I'm so hungry in the morning. Like, out of my calorie intake, I probably eat 50% of them before 10 a.m. I also wake up early, but before 10 a.m. So I did feel the appetite suppression. I didn't get like crazy jittery and, you know, all jumpy all over the place. I took another one in the afternoon after lunch, just like they said, and it was a good feeling. I definitely felt energized, but it wasn't anything crazy, really. So which is honestly good news for me, because I was seriously concerned. Now, so what I started doing after like 3 days, and I stopped taking a pre-workout, just that we're clear. I'm not taking this and a pre-workout, like all these stimulants here, like and a pre-workout. So, and by the way, this is how the pill looks like. Great design with all this green stuff. unbelievable. Anyway, so after 3 days I started taking 2 in the morning and 2 in the afternoon, and honestly this is when it kicked in for me. Now I'm a steam junkie, I'm very used to stimulants, so don't go and try 2 of these things right from the get-go. But I would, I took 2 in the morning and then 2 in the afternoon, like at around 2 p.m. And I can tell you, this shit works. Bottom line, it works. I get, you feel the energy. I'm way more alert. So that's the best description of it, alert. I'm more alert. I'm in a good mood, generally speaking. And I think my favorite impact from the Lipodrene Elite is the appetite suppression. Like my biggest issue with cutting and losing weight, when I'm looking to do some, is mostly just I'm hungry. Like I'm a freaking animal. I like to eat, and I can eat, and I'm bottomless, right? I can eat anything. This thing got me eating less. And just to share with you my experience, I'm still hungry in the morning. Probably less, but still hungry in the morning. But I'll tell you what this thing did. Like after like 3:30 p.m., just about the time I'm taking this video now, I'm just not hungry anymore. And I can easily go up to like 8 a.m., 9 a.m. the next day, which for me is perfect because I eat my calories. It's almost like intermittent fasting without doing intermittent fasting, right? An easy version of intermittent fasting. Okay, let's summarize this thing. So from an impact perspective, it works for me, right? I mean, I'm a week into it. I didn't go on Coca, and I don't feel addicted. I didn't rub anything yet. The energy is good, the mood is good, the appetite suppression seems to be brilliant. Nothing too crazy from a stimulant perspective. I mean, definitely start with 1, don't go 2. So I like it. Lipodrene Elite, I like it. This is what it did for me. Anyway, I don't know. I mean, I've lost 3 pounds in my first week, but it's not just Lipodrene. Obviously, I was eating less, and I did take my calorie intake down, but it was easier to do with this. So bottom line, product works. Pricing. So this launches at the $34.95, just like the Lipodrene that you know. We hunted it down on a deal. Like we got 2, I think $23 each when you buy 2, which is a great price. It's 90 servings, 90 capsules, sorry. And if you take 4, then it's supposed to last, so 90 divided by 4, that's how much time it will last you, right? So just like 25 days. Probably, obviously, if you take 2 because you're steam sensitive, then this will last you 60 days. Anyway, it's not too bad as far as value for money. Bottom line, guys, if this video was helpful, give it a like. If you want to see more reviews like this on Lipodrene, on fat burners, whatever, supplements, anything fitness lifestyle, subscribe to the channel. And if you want to save money on this baby here, the Coca thing, or anything else fitness, you know where to go.